Hello, my name is Dawn H. Jones and I am Managing Director of Hope Place HR. And I want to talk to you today about a subject that has increasingly been on my mind. Now, I've become increasingly aware, right, that people are struggling more than ever to navigate workplace relationships. Okay, people are confused, they are stressed, and issues such as relational conflicts, mistreatment, formal HR processes, and even a lack of self-control. Well, all of these issues are fueling the degradation or the deterioration of workplace relationships. And as I thought more about what can I do to help people thrive and not merely survive in the workplace, one of the things I want to do is really this video to address this issue. So I want to talk to you directly today. Now, when people are experiencing difficulties in the workplace, it is not unusual for their mental health and well-being to be affected. We probably know that. And people experience a range of emotions such as fear, anxiety, and frustration. And it affects even their ability to sleep, concentrate, or even think clearly. And some of you may be walking around right now, even right now, in a fog of confusion, saying, why am I being treated like this? Others of you may be facing formal HR processes and thinking, I don't understand the process and I'm so scared. What if I lose my jobs? And other people may be struggling to go to work every day because of challenging working relationships and working conditions. And then there are those of you who may not even want to address the mistreatment you're experiencing in the workplace because you genuinely perceive that there will be no consequences for poor behaviours. And one of the reasons I've heard for this perception is that because the person's more senior to the individual that's subject to the behaviour. Now, if any of this resonates with you, I want to say, don't wait until you break down, go to pieces, or pop down, as Jamaicans would say. Get help. You may say, Dawn, you don't know what I'm going through or even what I'm facing right now. No, I don't. But I do know this. Prioritising your health and well-being will help you navigate your challenges more easily. Well, how do I do that, Dawn? Well, you need a health and well-being plan. Of course, everybody's situation is different, but here are a few options for you so that you can choose from these options and build your individualised plan. So you may need to make an appointment to go and see your GP, occupational health, or both. You can ask your manager for a referral to occupational health, or you may be able to refer yourself depending on the arrangements within your organisation. If your employer has a confidential employee assistance scheme, they often offer several free counselling sessions. And in my experience, these schemes are very responsive and employees receive help really quickly. You could also practice self-care. So what does that look like? Sometimes when I had a difficult day at work, I would go home and on the way, I'd buy myself flowers. On one occasion, I had a really difficult day. I deliberately sat down and watched a comedy and I literally laughed the stresses off that were plaguing me. One colleague who told me he unwound from challenging days at work by taking his dog for a walk. He said 10 minutes away from his house, he could just walk across open fields and he would literally walk off the challenges of the day. Or it could be taking a hot bath or even having some quiet time. On the other hand, you might find just that socialising with family and friends helps you to switch off and de-stress. How about having a massage, a facial, or even taking a short break? You may also want to consider where you can eliminate undue stress. For example, when I'm helping people to respond to HR processes, we address actions that are time sensitive, right? Or alternatively, if there's time to respond, I often tell people to go and do something nice for themselves, take your mind off the case or the issues for a day or two, and then we'll come back and address those issues. The point is this, whatever enables you to look after yourself, make sure you do that. And even if you think that you've broken down or gone to pieces, I would say to you this, you don't have to pop down any further. You can still do any of these things or more, and you can still help yourself. Now, I am witnessing too many people popping down. It doesn't have to be this way. You are valuable, important, and you're more than just your job, or indeed the difficulties you're facing. So even though you may be facing difficulties, take the time to invest in your health and well-being. It's an investment that will pay off 100-fold. Remember who you are and don't pop down. Bye-bye.